Hanging scapular or shoulder blade cars are one of my favorite ways to get people introduced to working towards pull-ups, and also just people who need to have better scapular control. They have some shoulder pain, some limited shoulder mobility, and it really can help you build your pull-up strength no matter how long you've been working on pull-ups as well. So the idea for this exercise is going to be your regular shoulder car. So we're just thinking about moving our shoulder blades in all directions. So up, back, down, forwards, and back up. So that would be one direction, and then we're moving up, forwards, and reverse, down, back, and back up. The difference is going to be that our arms are now overhead, and we are going to be hanging from a bar, so your range of motion is going to be slightly less or a lot less depending on your strength hanging from a bar. That is totally fine, and your goal is going to be to just try to get more and more range of motion in every one of those directions. The other thing we want to pay attention to is not using our elbows and not having our spines compensate a ton. We don't want to be using a lot of momentum and kind of swinging all over the place. It is really about control and isolating the movements at our shoulder blades. So we don't want to be pulling with our elbows, and we don't want to be seeing our spines move all over the place. We want to minimize that as much as possible. When you're first starting, it is really common. As you gain proficiency in the skill, you will notice that will decrease a little bit. Those are signs of progress. So it doesn't need to be perfect at first, but the better you get at it, the better you're getting at your shoulder blades, the better you're getting at your body, and the better your pull-ups will be as well. So to do this movement, you're just going to grab the bar, hands overhead in a comfortable position for you. We want to have a little bit of a hollow body and a tight lower half so that it's not, again, flailing all over the place. Then from there, you're just going to do your shoulder blade cars up towards your ears, back, down, forwards, and back up. And you can do a couple reps in that direction, then reverse, up, forwards, down, back up, and back to the start position. You should notice that as your shoulder blades come up towards your ears, you feel a nice stretch on the underside of your arm and shoulder. We should not experience any pinching. If you feel that, don't push into it. It means we have some mobility restrictions, and you probably need to get that assessed. You should not have pain at all during any of this exercise, and if you do, this exercise is probably not right for you, so please don't push through that. Otherwise, your goal is going to be do these consistently. They're a great way to warm up for pull-ups or a little finisher at the end of your pull-ups. If you're working on pull-ups and you don't want to tax your grip strength, you're just going to want to try to practice them really consistently. Maybe start with a couple reps and then add more as you go, and you get a little bit stronger. You should see that you have a little bit more awareness and control and a little bit more range of motion. You can feel more movement. Those will be signs that you are getting better at your shoulder blades, which is the ultimate goal of the entire exercise.